This is the euro yen on the 60, and we've entered in trend and my bias is short here. I have just taken a loss on the euro yen. It was a wedge pattern. It's one that I think it was my last video I did, and it stopped me out by 5 pips and then went and hit for 38. Thank you very much. We have now entered trend, so I'm going to run through exactly what I did in the other video, and that is that these are the lows and we have now violated them. Let's drop to the 240, and not a great deal here, but if we go ahead and highlight the wicks just up here, you can see we've come into them and we are now making our way, well, it looks as though we're making our way lower. Let's go to the 60. Here on the 60, not a great deal. Let's go to the 15, which is where we can see that we're in trend. So this was the pattern that I was in, looking like this, a nice wedge pattern. Stopped me out by 5 pips, then hit targets. But what's happened now is we've had this move lower, we've had another one of these patterns, and once again we've broken to the downside, giving us a 3-point move. 1, 2, 3, and look at what we've done just here. We've put in a nice 3-bar reversal. Typically within these patterns we do see price come up to around the middle of them, but if I do drop to the 5-minute, which is what I've actually used for the entry, I've actually used a lower low, lower close just here for the entry. So if I bring back on the orders and I do go out to the 240, I'm looking for a retest of this, the closes of the candles minus a few pips. In terms of stop loss, I've just gone 5 pips above the high, and so that was 1 ATR based on the 5-minute. So here we have a risk of 22, looking for 33. We're back for an update. We are now just a few pips here from target. In fact, that was my text alert to say that we're down at my take profit. We need to spike this by a couple of through this by a couple of pips to get those 33 pips. Let me just turn my phone off. Okay, so what we're going to do now is that we've come within a few pips of targets. We're going to move our stop loss a few pips past break even. So this is now a free trade, spiking past it now, 32 pips up. 1 additional pips should bank us these 33. We'll just give it a second. It's been quite a while since I've caught a trade actually hitting targets. I don't like to sit in front of the computer like I used to. I like to place my trades, go out, enjoy the day, come back and hopefully see them win. But it does take away that emotion that's attached to it if you're not sat by your charts all the time watching them. Okay, just resumed the video and targets have now been hit. It took another few minutes, but we did spike down for plus 33 pips.